welcome to Snugradios Retro Lounge. Yes, it's episode 46, and it's one that's near and dear to my heart, as we're covering a console that I had as a child. This console came between my Atari. So I sold my Atari and traded it in for this console. And as I said last week, it seemed like a no-brainer at the time. And what basically the selling point for me was that it came with an adapter that let you play Atari cartridges. And it was, of course, the Colecovision. Yes, we'll be covering 20 Colecovision games. I know. I've just heard you go, 20? Oh, shit. I think I said it last week, actually. But we're talking about an era of game where you did the same thing and it just got progressively harder. So I feel that once you've seen 5 to 10 minutes of some of these games, you'll be like, yeah, that's enough. Thanks. That's fine. But you must remember this was the early to mid 80s, and this was the next step up from the Atari VCS. So, you need to cut it a little bit of slack, you meanies. So, without any further ado, then, he says, clicking the wrong button and minimising the wrong screen. There you go. We're gonna move over to. They've changed everything around. We're gonna move over to the little box. Hey. So we're gonna do these alphabetically. And what I'd like you to notice is this box just here. The keypad. So the joystick is sitting in front of it, and it's a bit bigger than an iPhone, but it may be an iPhone Max, okay, in length. And it has the number pad on it, and it's got a hash, and it's got a star. Okay, so far so good. And at the top, it's got a joystick, no analog, just left, right, up, down, and corners, Katie corners, and 2 fire buttons, one at each side, like that. So when you could like, ooh. So some of these games, I've tried to pick games that don't have them, but I've only tested just about half of them. So some of them had special overlays that slid inside the keypad, so you could see it, and it gave you extra stuff. So I don't think I've picked any that have got specific overlays, which would be a little bit confusing. But yeah, we're going to do them in alphabetical order. And we're going to start with an IP that I'm not sure many people would remember nowadays. And it's BC's Quest for Tires, which was a comic strip in newspapers. Do you remember them? Newspapers? And I do remember playing a lot of this game. But I do want to make the excuse straight away, that all what muscle memory I have left for the Colecovision games was with a joystick. I'll be playing these with a joypad. So let's see how we get on, shall we? Right, BC's Quest for Tires. Most Colecovision games come up with this screen that you're seeing here, where you choose your difficulty on the keypad. Luckily, it allows me to press a number on, but it's only the screen that lets me use the keyboard to press a number. There we go. So, this is BC, and you have to jump over stuff. And you have a timer. Oh no, this one doesn't have a timer. Perhaps I'm thinking of BC's Quest for Tires 2. So basically, what other games are like this? Lunar Landing type thing. I think we've played a James Bond game that's a little bit like this. Well, as you can see, this is won't be taking up. We won't be playing this for like 20 minutes because, oh my god, how things have changed. But I did spend an awful lot of time playing this. And BC's Classified too. Yes, BC before ColecoVision. Unfortunately, this is on the ColecoVision, so not before ColecoVision, but very funny. Oh. So you see, it was just getting me used to the speed, and then... So you've got a bit of a duck. I think I'm ducking under these. Oh, shit. Oh, and it put... Oh, no. I was going to say, please, you want to get one life? Yeah, I do have to duck under them. I did that on purpose just to check, because I wasn't sure. No point in wasting time ducking if I didn't need to. Oh, popped my head up too early. Got bushed in the face. Bugger. I know I don't normally complain about a bush in the face. That's very true. You know me so well. Oh! See, I keep thinking that... Was that all my lives used up? I keep thinking that the button is jump, and it's not. The button is doesn't do anything at all. It's just up and down on the joystick. We'll have a hate to say it, but we'll have another go. See, once you've seen the other levels, this one seems like just diabolical. I seem to remember, and I could be thinking about BC's Classified 2, Grog's Revenge, that there was levels. You weren't just going along one level like this. I feel there was different levels, but I'm not sure. Can't remember. Oh, somebody's had the Jester supplements tonight. Get lost. Well, we're not going to get as far as we did. Oh, not playing like that, we're not. Holy shit. Well, I think that's probably game over. It is game over. So that was BC's Quest for Tyres. As you can imagine, it probably there's later levels get busier. More things bouncing around that you have to jump around, jump up, and get down. But now we're moving on to two, indeed. Cabbage Patch Kids Adventures in the Park. Now, this one, you're going to be like, hang on a minute. That feels like it feels like another retro game that I recognise. And I say to you, yes, probably. There, you see, I've just minimised it so that I could get it on my screen, and I've shrunk it on yours. There you go. So here we go. This is basically Pitfall, but for Cabbage Patch Kids. So you can go either way, but if you go this way, like Pitfall, oh, come on, you can you go in the same way as the items. So easier? Don't know. Just died. Can't say it's easier. Should have just got on the lily pad, to be honest with you. So, I mean, oh, ouch. Definitely a product of its time. There doesn't seem to have been any lasting... oh, fucking hell. Doesn't seem to have been any lasting Cabbage Patch phenomena that I'm aware of. Is that loud enough for you guys? It's, let's do that. Alright, let's try again, shall we? Could have probably jumped that. Let's do this one instead. That'd be nice to get to, I don't know, 10 stages maybe? Plenty loud enough. What are you saying? It's irritating. Oh. See, these ones are good if you just keep walking. Go. Ah, oh, referee. You just move a little bit further each time you jump. Oh, back in the day, I used to be able to do this like bump, 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 bump. I'm sure I'm going to walk back through one of these scenes and a big pool's going to open up in the middle. Oh, jumping! For God's sake! What do we get to? Scene 9. Okay, we'll do one more, but we'll go the other direction. Honestly, played this a lot too. You won't believe it to look at me now, but I did. So I think what it is, not an excuse, just an observation. I feel it's the pad, because with the like the digital joystick, you just pressed it and that was it. But with this, it's got a bit of a slide on it. Oh! I can't jump too near, I can't jump too far. Jesus! Well, I'm a bit worried that we're getting through these a bit quick, but there isn't a lot to show you on these. It's just more for my benefit to play them all again, because I did used to play Cabbage Patch Kids. In fact, all these games tonight are games that I actually had or borrowed on my Colecovision. These are games I played. In fact, if I could have got a USB adapter, if anyone knows of one, a USB adapter so that I could play on my Mac, but with an adapted ColecoVision joystick. Although I'm not sure I could play like that anymore. That was weird. Because I used to hold it this hand, and these hands would fire, and then sometimes I'd hold the stick still and move the bottom of the joystick around. Phew. Anyway, that was Cabbage Patch Kids Adventures in the Park.
We'll return after these messages.
This is the arcade experience. We're Colecovision, and we bring the arcade experience home. With arcade graphics, like Donkey Kong with multiple screens, just like the arcade game. Arcade controls, joystick, fire, and jump buttons. Arcade games, like Turbo, Cosmic Avenger, Venture, with 15 screens. And Zaxxon, games that let you have the arcade experience. Now you can bring the arcade experience home. Because your vision is our vision. ColecoVision.
So, now we're moving on to what sounds like it should be a superhero, but it's not. It's a side-scrolly shooter, of which there'll be a number of them tonight. I should also say, if you see me moving in some weird shapes, you can't really see it because I'm in the little box at the moment, but I'm pretty certain I've got a slip disc or a squished disc, and it's really uncomfortable to sit down for too long. So I'm moving my legs around all the time, just to try and get somewhere comfy, somehow sit comfy. Okay, Cosmic Avenger. Let's have a go. Okay, so we've got bomb and we've got shoot. So I used to play a game on the arcade called Scramble, which feels a lot like this. Ooh. See, look, I'm Sonic the Hedgehogging you. I'm just getting through it as fast as I can. Oh! Shouldn't run into the big bombs. It's a rule to live by. Now, this is where we get a little bit more scrambly. Oh. See, submarines, you can hear them pinging. So what I'll be doing with a Colecovision joystick is I will be pressing both buttons like this. So I've got my thumb on both. I'll see if I can do. God. How many hours did I spend listening to that sound chip? Wow. Right. I can't believe we actually turned off the Colecovision every time we wanted to change a game. I'm sure there was a reset button on it. But with the emulator, we have to do restart. Restart game. Whoa. Okay, let's have another crack, and then we'll. Oh, chaser! It's a chaser. I did better than that first time. Seems to always happen. I do alright the first time, and then when I go and play it again, I'm shite. I mean, I suppose I should be trying to get as many as I can for a high score, but like Sonic the Hedgehog, I want to see how far I can get. Okay, so it's we've gone round the block, and we've come back out the other side, and we're on a harder level. More rockets. Ooh, lots more rockets. Shit, shit. Oh dear. So, like I said at the start, this is what I was meaning. That it's the same game, just with more stuff trying to get you. Ah, there's a sticky down bit that got me. Say more torpedoes. Whoa, right in the face. See, that went through that. I shot that then. It's quite an annoying beep, that, isn't it? On the upside, it might kill you a lot, or you kill yourself like I just did then. But it does take you back to... It doesn't start you right at the start of that stage. It does take you almost back to where you died. A little bit earlier from where you died. So there you go. That was Cosmic Avenger. Okay. Now we're moving into the Fs. And we're moving to an F that... Do you know what? Could have appeared in both, or at least one of our pinball episodes, because this is, for all intents and purposes, this is pinball. Spectra video. So let's crack it open and see what we get. So you got two scoops on this. And I'm sure there's some story, and I can't remember what it is. And you can move your flippers to be not scoopy, if you want. So this is... Ooh. Dagnabbit. This is... This is actually Breakout, not pinball at all. Because it's called Flipper Slipper. And I always thought Flipper, like pinball flippers, but no. Couldn't move me bloody flippers then. My scoops. But no, it is more Breakout. There's no need to email telling me I was wrong. I know. No, why are my flippers doing that? Right, how do I make my flippers do that, and then I know how to change it? Right, so when they go sideways like that, I should be able to press downwards to make them go back to the U shape there. Oh. Whoa, yeah. Well, you're not going to see anything interesting if I don't pull my finger out, are we? Let's, come on. Come on, this time. That's what I wanted, something like that. Although I do feel like we should release the bear, or dog, or fox, or whatever it is in that. It's dancing in there. Whoa! So it's sea related anyway. Okay, let's go again. I'm sure I've got a key mapped for resetting the console, but I just can't be bothered working it out. In case you're curious, we're playing all these on level 1. Because why would we play on any other? You've seen how we play on level 1. Oh, I'm discussing with myself. Not even sure that I've got any defense. See, the thing about having 2 paddles is sometimes you overestimate which paddle you're going to need. And you end up going too far to use the one you were thinking and not far enough to use the one that it has to be. And that's why I'm playing shite. So I wasn't even paying attention and I was watching the ball. I wasn't even looking at which flipper I was going to use. This is why we're doing shit. Oh, I think that thing in the middle that's going from side to side is what makes my flippers go on edge. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it is me. Well, we're not going to free the bear tonight. Oh, just dropped my blanket. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. I'll play them as long as I feel that I'm not boring you with them. Don't say too late, chat room. And if there's any you want to see, then you can just drop us a mail or join the Discord and mention it on the Discord, and we'll come back to. In fact, that's not just for tonight. That's for any games that we've played in our run. If you don't think I've played enough of it and you want to see some more, then just get in touch. You can either comment on the video below or drop us an email, details at the end, and we'll move on to our next game. That was Flipper Slipper.
We'll return after these messages.
Video game systems have come a long way from simple beginnings to games that simply lost their challenge. Then the advanced intelligence of CBS Colecovision materialized. It's got better graphic definition, just like arcade games. It's got more changing screens, more to challenge any game wizard. You can add on modules to expand the system into an 80K computer, and more. It's the most powerful video game system available. CBS ColecoVision.
Now, I feel this may have appeared on our very first episode that I would like to delete. Because this was a game that I spent hours playing with my mate. My mate Nigel would come round in the summer holidays and we could spend hours playing this game. And I used to be pretty good at it, but I'm not now. So don't get your hopes up. And I think I've just started it twice, so 1 second. This is Frenzy. Now, there is another game. This is the sequel, I think. Shit, I can't remember which way around they came out. I think this was the sequel to Berserk. So it's a maze game for all intents and purposes, but it's yes, I have fond memories of this game. So there you go. You're the little man, and one of these buttons shoots. Oh no! Oh, that's annoying. Right. Okay. So basically, I have to point also in the direction that I want to shoot. Okay. Ah! So you clear the maze, and then you get out before the bouncy ball gets you. You can shoot the bouncy ball, but if you do, it gets faster and stompier. There you go. And sometimes it drops you right in the middle of the shit, and you're like, oh my god, oh my god. Like that. Oh, my reactions aren't what they used to be. That's the other good thing. You can stand behind by a bouncy wall and let them shoot themselves. See, that one shot himself. Ah, you rebel scum. Go. So you are timed. Each maze you have to get out, obviously, before the... Fucking hell. Let's have another crack. I was disappointed with my performance there. I like the first level because they don't. I don't think they shoot at you. You obviously need reflexes because I'm not playing very well. Oh, I shot myself! This is diabolical. Do you know what? I'm not fighting with the beach ball. I'm out. I'm out of there. Look, look. You might say it's slow, but it's quite difficult. Oh, for Pete's sake. I used to like this game. Well, I was just trying to be clever then. Out of all the games that I was looking forward to playing tonight, that maybe was at the top of my list. I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. That was Frenzy, the sequel to Berserk. Anyway, let's move on. This is next one is Gorf, which is a kind of an advanced, more advanced take on Space Invaders. Really, it was an arcade game. I think it was the first arcade game to have speech. And this is the Colecovision's version of it. The annoying thing is, right, you can't press, if you press your button twice, the missile disappears. Oh. On the upside, you have a shield. On the downside, those ones at the top look like clan members. Alright, I got it, but it got me as well. Mutual assured destruction. The Colecovision was not prepared for voice synthesis when this came out. So. So you get a bit of Galaxian type movement in there. Bloody ages, where's it gone? Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back. Well, what have we got going on here? Oh, it's still... Shit. I thought we might have a bit of Tempest action going on, but no, it's still similar to Galaxian movement-wise. If you take the space warp off, still I got it. What we've got going on here? Jinky Scooby. I'm a space captain now. Oh, you just watch out, everybody. Watch me die horribly this next round. So I'm assuming it's exactly the same thing again. If it is, after all, Space Invaders. How irritating. You all look surprised, but I'm a space captain now. But I can't see lasers. It's a bit of an issue. Mad skills, innit? I apologise. Oh, you can't shoot the fireballs. They get you. Okay, game over, Space Captain. Well, you've seen nearly two rounds of that. I think that's probably enough for you. That was Gorf. Gorf. So, after G, we're going to H. For our, I think that's our first Activision. I can't remember if it's Activision or not. If it was, it would say in it, wouldn't it? And this is called H.E.R.O. There you go. So basically, you fly around caverns and rescue Chilean miners. By the looks of it, it's not. It's something else. I can't remember the story. But you rescue people in caverns. Now, I think this just plays with a normal controller. So let's have a go. See what happens. How do we start it? Let's do a restart. See what we get. Do we press 1? We do. Okay, so you've got left and right, propellery up and down. Oh, okay. You blow up the wall, you fall down, you shoot the spider, and you rescue the miner. Now, what if I need to fly upwards? Because I can't... Oh, yeah, I can. But how do I get in the air? Oh, like that. Okay. So bomb. Shoot. Bomb. Now I'm sure you used to be able to hover in the air. So I'm wondering if there's if I'm missing a button. However, you can get a good taste of what it was like. It was pretty much this. Find a wall, bomb it. Oh, no, I am floating now. Okay. Oh. Stood a bit near my dynamite-y. I don't know what to do there. Can I? No, I'm going down this one. Oh, I touched a bat and I didn't get Batman skills or anything. So obviously you've got a power bar along the bottom which burns down. So that's your timer for all intents and purposes. Don't touch the red glowing rock or you die. Didn't listen to my own advice. Oh, I did it again. Knob. Okay, let's go again. Oh, that's what that button does. You didn't. I don't think you guys saw that. It is an Activision game. There you go, along the bottom. 1984. Thing is, I think we're going to start back at the same place. Oh, okay, okay. It's all right. Yes, I remember now. Again, I used to play this one a lot too, but I'm kind of feeling that I used to use the super controllers with it. Because one of the other peripherals that came with Colecovision was loaded with peripherals and stuff that you could get. And it was the super controllers. Oh, too busy talking, not listening to Dynamite. Talking to you. Oh, and I pressed the wrong button. Fucking fuck. So, yeah, I had a super controller which basically had 4 buttons on your hand, like that, and a joystick on the top, and a roller. So it fit. It looked. It had a plastic front and 4 buttons, different colours, and you used them for like super controller boxing, which Rocky boxing, and each one did a different move, but you had your joystick on top. Yeah, it was pretty cool, and I can't help but feeling that this, although I'm playing all right, well, I'm not playing all right, but you know what I mean. I'm controlling everything that I need to control with the buttons I've got. So maybe perhaps I'm misremembering. I'm not concentrating now, am I? I only rescued 2 people that time. Too busy reminiscing. In fact, if I'd have thought on, I could have dug some of these things out to show you. Because they're in a box not very far away from me. Oh, why did I? Well, that wasn't good, was it? Stupid game. There you go. That was Activision's H.E.R.O. Again, I enjoyed playing that quite a lot in my youth. Even if I can't remember what controller I used.
We'll return after these messages.
The player, and the arcade is the arena. You focus your mind and propel yourself into a universe where you're the master of your destiny for as long as you can keep the trip going. This is the arcade experience. We're Colecovision. We bring the arcade experience home with games like Donkey Kong with multiple screens, arcade controls, and arcade graphics that let you have the arcade experience at home. Because your vision is our vision. Colecovision.
Okay, so then, if you thought some of the games were already slow, wait till you get a load of this. So, again, used to play this a lot, but I'm going to play it totally shite. Now, I promise you I'm going to play it totally shite. And this was actually a game that I didn't own. I borrowed from my friend, I think. Because there was a few of us. Once we got one and we realised we could play tower cartridges, at least 3 of my other mates got Colecovisions, and we traded, or not traded. We lent each other our games and stuff. So I got to play a lot more games than I ordinarily would. I certainly didn't buy all these myself. So looping, what have we got? It's playing through a maze, but it's got some difficult controls that when you go upside down, the controls reverse and shit like that, and it's difficult to keep track of it. So basically, you're this little blue thing, and you have to push up and down. Obviously push up to go down, and down to go up. And you have to... Oh, I'm not going to make it. I'll have to take another run. So, you basically have to work your way through this maze. But... and not run into stuff. Oh, why can't I get through? Alright, I'm forgetting something. I think. Need to be lower than that, don't I? Told you I was playing shit. So, hang on a minute. Right. See, just needed to get my memory back. Just needed to get my memory back. You need to shoot the rocket to open the gate. See, so basically what happens is you get more points for the longer you spend in the maze. Oh. Oh. Tits. And then you have to touch end but not get ballooned to death. And this one does start you back at the beginning. nearly lost it then. Lost it. Did lose it. I did lose it. Oh. Alright, one more time. One more time. You're going to make me restart it. You are going to make me restart it. Okay, let's try again. At least we know we have to shoot the rocket this time. Fuck. See, right. So it went to the top and it bounced, and because it bounced and then turned the controls upside down. So I never know if pushing up is going to make me go down or if it's going to make me go up. And the other thing I keep doing is pressing side to side. Fuck. Oh. All I can say is when we were kids and we didn't have anything else better to do, and we'd spend hours, then you'd learn, your muscle memory would learn this stuff. And I did used to know it. That's what's frustrating. Look, I would never be going up and down like that as a kid. Fiddlesticks. Oh, look. Did it again. Jesus. Right. I'll promise you now I won't get to the end. It's too frustrating for words. That was looping. Oh. Okay. We're moving into the M's now. And we're going to do Minor 2049. Again, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because it just makes me look worse. But I played a lot of this as a child, and I could do it very quickly. But I can't now. I mean, nostalgia's all well and good, but it isn't half demoralising. Right. So, if you played Minor 2049, it's a classic game. Everybody's played it. You basically... It's a little bit like Burger King, I suppose, in that you run over the ground and you have to cover all the ground. So, let's have a go. Oh, don't like this going up and down business. Oh. See, young me would be very disappointed that I didn't get those creatures the first time, and it'd be disappointed me dropping off and fucking hell. Ah. Oh! I know, I've seen it. That's how you should kill him. Why going up ladders for no reason, you little shit? I mean, I don't want to sound like things were better in the old days, but for playing these sorts of games, I'm going to run out of time, aren't I? Cunt. Just a digital joystick would be a lot better. I have to try that again. I have to at least finish the first stage. Stop going up ladders! Nope. It's more important that we clear the decks, isn't it? No! Oh, John, God's sake. Ah! Oh. Get up the bloody ladder. Yeah, load some shite up. Hurrah! Oh, I have to try and remember now. Do you know what? It's not the game. It's more depressing at my ability to play these games. Has gone. You know, they say you should never go back. This is the retro lounge equivalent of that. You can never go back. That was mine, a 2049er. You got the gist. You don't need to play a lot. Oh, right. We've still got a ways to go yet, so let's have a quick look at Mountain King. Only because I can't remember how it goes. Ouch. So. Okay. A different software company for this one. Obviously, they spent a lot of time at Alton Towers. Yes, Mountain King. Did I not say Mountain King? Chat room. I thought I did. So, I remember that you had to... Oh, he's a jumper. You had to go places. Collect these. Avoid things. See, I can see some flying things there. But I think you have to get something. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark. You have to get into, I don't know, the Well of Souls. This could go badly. Oh, there we go. Don't actually... Oh, ooh. Hark. Right, how do I get in there? Oh. Oh, well, that's not a good sign, is it? So. Do I do... I must do something first. The music's changed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. You see, it got... Oh, it's getting louder. Oh, right. That vaguely reminded me of something then. Okay. So I've picked up the flame and that bird's going to take it off me. Oh, no. Now. Do you think... No, I can't... Oh. Okay, so now I have limited time to get back to the top. And I ain't gonna do it, but at least you get the idea. Come on. Oh. Oh, balls. I lost my crown. Uh-oh. You get the idea. You get the idea. You run around, you pick up the flame. Then you go to the Hall of the Mountain King and crown yourself. And then get out. But there you go. Mountain King. Okay. Oh, and now we're going to move on to one we possibly played when we did our Pac-Man, not Pac-Man, Maze Games one. I feel we might have played it. But as we're doing a run through the different games, then I'm sure you'll indulge me. It's weird. Why did they change shape like that? Okay. So, it's Pac-Man, Ladybug type thing. You're a mouse. Can I eat them? And you eat all the cheese? Oh, that was dangerous. Now, can it be cheese if there's another piece of cheese over there? Oh. I was gonna say, oh, it's ended with me just getting the cheese. Now, sure, we used to be able to change these, open these gates, and I'm guessing it's the red key will let me open red locks. Hey, I know, right? Uh-oh, uh-oh, let's hope they don't come up this way. No, I'm dead! And like every other Pac-Man game, it's this. Just more of it and faster. It's not moving very nicely. I probably moaned about this last time we played this, but this feels like it's one of those games where I have to press I have to let go of the pad each time, so I go up, left, left, let go, back, back, let go, up. I don't want to be up there. Oh. That wasn't where I wanted to be. Well, look, you don't need to say another, because it's exactly the same maze as well. You don't need to see me do another one. So, bonus mouse. That's bad, innit? Just as I've said, oh, we're done with Mousetrap. You've seen enough Mousetrap. 1982 though. Bear that in mind. 1982. Ah, right. Okay, so. Then we're just over halfway through, which means we've got too many games. In fact, actually, we might not have too many games because I'm going to kill one of them because we played it on our Mazes. We definitely played this one on our Mazes game, and that was Pepper 2. So we'll be taking out Pepper 2. And we'll be going straight on to Qbert. Somebody who I don't think we've particularly mentioned on Retro Lounge. All things being considered. Oh, that hurt. Right. So let's have a quick look at Qbert. Everybody knows Qbert. Unfortunately, it doesn't have enough going for him. Sorry, Qbert, to have his own show. Because the version we're going to play now is not the arcade version. And I feel at some point we should play the arcade version. But, yeah, maybe if we did a, I don't know, cute mascots episode or something, we could fit him in that. Maybe. Oh! That's what I wanted. No, I was talking, dear. Not putting him on screen. Putting him on screen now. Okay. So this is another game where you have to change the colours of everything. And there you go. It handily shows you what you need to do. And he swears. Oh, that ball had left that. Rebel scum. Oh, I don't know. Don't really know how these guys on the MC Escher side are. Don't know how to avoid them. Coley the Snake, I know how to get past him. I don't know if it's called Coley, I can't remember. I just sprung into my head. Cecil, probably. Oh, fiddlesticks. Anyway, everyone knows Cubert. You know what he does. This is the Colecovision version of him. We might find a way of fitting him in to another show later on, because I feel he needs some sort of mention. But there you go. So we're moving on to another Activision title now. Possibly the famousest. No, Pitfall was the most famous, wasn't it? But this was up there. This was designed and programmed by a woman. I know, right? They even let them program games. Gee, I don't know. Super famous game. It's basically it's a upright version of the Cosmic Avenger we were playing earlier on, where you. And the rivers get progressively more difficult. Got greedy. Let's go this side. I felt that started me right back at the start of that level again. So your fuel is your timer. Basically, you've got a certain amount of fuel, and you get more fuel by hovering over these. You can see, fills up your fuel, and then you run into a ship because you're full of fuel, and there's no better time to run into a ship than when you're full of fuel. This was also on the Atari 2600. This game. And what I do like about this is that your bullets bend when you fire them if you're moving with the joystick. Oh, I blew it before the thing got on. I was going to say, what's that? I couldn't remember what that was. Something you should not fly into, apparently. So, helicopters too. Don't fly into helicopters. They're bad for you. Well, there you go. That was River Raid. You're raiding a river. That's what it's called, that. There you go. Oh. Ah, you better be a good one because it was programmed by a lady. A lady. Right, I'm going to do a couple that start with the word space now. And let's have a look. We're starting with Space Fury. Grr. There we go. Let me find it. Space Fury. Let me just put my leg down because that's not helping at all. Okay, you know the score. We press number 1. We used to think this music was great back in the day. So, asteroids, for all intents and purposes. Nice flower-based explosion. Bet I've lost my fancy gun now. Oh no. I've got bullets flying all over the place. How could that have not got shot? I ask you. Got bullets from the sides, bullets from the front, and I still can't escape from the bleeders. Right, what the actual F is going on? Oh, you think it's complete, do you? I don't think so. I was an adequate opponent. Well, do you know what? Considering how I played, adequate is fine. Adequate is fine. Let's have another go. It's asteroids. Come on. Oh, you're going to make me reset. How are you going to make me reset? So I don't remember seeing this in the arcades at all. I've only ever seen it here, and I just noticed it's by Sega. So you would think it would be one that I'd seen. Not sure why one of the white wings is right over there. I don't know what's going on there. Could be an emulation issue. Three bullets coming out the front. Now we're talking. Now I'm gonna be shooting all over the place. Look, I'm shooting right at it. Cheater. Cheater. Took my destiny into my own hands there. Look, why? Oh, 2 out the rear. 1 out the front. I still couldn't shoot it. Do you know what, mate? Our battle is completed. Oh, I was stimulating, was I? Okay. Okay, I'll allow it. So our next one's called Space Panic. And I can't remember. I know I borrowed it from a mate. I know I've played it. I just can't remember what it is. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is a walkie round, hit things with a shovel, I think. Oh, tits. Wouldn't go up the ladder when I wanted him to. So you have to dig a hole and bonce them through with your... like that. So one fire button does the digging. Ah, right, okay. One fire button does the digging, one does the filling in. Hurrah. Best just check you can see it. Alright, yes you can. Not sure who made the music for it though. Not enough room, right, so you have to be careful you don't get stuck in a place where there's... Oh! Right, so you can't dig more than one hole. Gotcha, right. Oh no! I suspect there might be a problem with the emulation on this. Okay, so if they get out of the hole that you've just dug for them, they turn into super. They're difficult, more difficult to kill. I think you have to get them down two holes, else they don't die. Oh, I can dig 2 holes. But that super one's going to get me. Run away! Up the ladder! No, you knobhead! Anyway. That's Space Panic. It's obviously broken. Because it didn't even put the right thing up there. But, yeah, there you go. That was Space Panic. Right. Nearly there. Nearly there. Ooh, ouch. Okay. We're going to have a look at Squish 'em Sam, which I thought was the one we just played. But, you know, 1983, a long time ago. Long time ago. 40 years. To be exact. So let's see what we've got with this one. Maybe I thought it was because it's called Squish 'em Sam. Oh, we might have a problem. Because I can't start the game because I don't have a keypad. Oh, do you think it'll let me just... Nope. Oh well. It saves a little bit of time. You're climbing up here and you have to squish the bugs. But we can't play it, I'm afraid, because I don't have the right joystick. Bugger. Okay. Let me remove that from the list then so it doesn't end up in the show notes. So we're down to our last three then. And this one, you've kind of already seen. It's a side-scrolling shooter. And it's called Super Cobra. Oh, and it starts straight away. So basically, it's Cosmic Avenger. Only tighter spots, and I did used to play this in the arcade. It was one of the things in our arcade. I feel this has got bastard missiles. I feel this has probably got tighter tunnels, caverns. Fucking hell. Well, this is, I believe this is Parker Brothers. Which I had a fondness for Parker Brothers games because they, I think they licensed the Star Wars games, to be honest with you. I always liked the Star Wars games. Well, look how tight that is there. Oh, jeez. Oh, how can I... Oh, jeez. Do I get... I assumed I got fuel for blowing up the fuel dumps. Maybe I don't. I don't know how to get fuel then. You can't run into them. That's for sure. Oh, you do? Okay. Just need to blow up more. Oh, cleared 1,000 miles. Then ran into a cavern. Oh, back at the start of this level again. Oh well. There you go. Super Cobra. The Colecovision version of Super Cobra. Okay, last two games then. And we're down to T and Z. So, when I played this game, I'm certain it was called Root Beer Tapper rather than just Tapper. So I do wonder if this is going to have some beer branding in it. Tapper. Or whether it is just the game, it's just called Tapper rather than Root Beer Tapper. For reasons. So, it's quite a famous arcade game. Basically, give beer or root beer to the people wanting drinks. He wants another. And just to get more and more people. Obviously, if you break a glass or spill a drink, you like that, you lose a life. Gonna have to get a glass in a minute. Yeah, this is not confusing at all. It's a long way down to get the tip. Oh! Shit. Just got too much I can't compute. Greedy bastards. Oh, did I not get that? All right. Ah, that customer was running. It's not fair. Oh! Too many drinks. I was just dealing them out. That's like, no idea. Oh, wrong one. I didn't go far enough. Yeah, I knew. Oh, what? Oh, didn't notice it, so it was too late. Damn it. Oh! Press the button when I should have been catching the glass. Oh! Bloody aliens. Should do them first, shouldn't I? They have the shortest bar. Oh, 2 drinks, not. Well. There we go. Root beer tapper or tapper. And we're going to quickly finish with our last game of the evening, which is the arcade classic Zaxxon. 1982, so, you know, some of the youngsters in the house won't know what it is. But this was one of the titles, I think, that came, it possibly came packaged. This and Donkey Kong were the big sellers for this. And look, it's an isometric. And you basically have to fly through stuff and shoot stuff. And there's a bit of height going on. And I keep obviously going up because obviously did you can fly quite high over everything, but you can't shoot everything when you're high up, so you have to get in the weeds. In fact, I'm just going to stay out of the weeds for a minute. See, I was pushing left, and that was making me go down. So, right. So, up. So, then, what we've got here is it'll let you go left until it can't go left anymore in the left and right plane. Talking of planes. And then it'll start moving you down. Got me. Jelly tots. Oh, didn't know we had a big boss. bugger. Oh, well, I can't be asked playing it again. So, that was Zaxxon. And that brings us nicely to the end of... brings us to the end of the Colecovision round. There's an awful lot of... see, I wonder where we got our logo from. But there's this. There's light flickering away there. It must have been on too long. An awful lot of the same colour scheme going on here for tonight's show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I spent, as I said, I've said a number of times tonight, I've spent a lot of time playing the Colecovision. And there are hundreds more games to look at. So it's possible we might do another run at the Colecovision. But I'll just have to try and weed out the ones that use a star and a hash and the number pad in general. Unless somebody can tell me where there's a Colecovision to USB adapter. That would be nice. Or maybe I see if I can find I'm sure I've got a Colecovision flashback console somewhere. It might have HDMI, perhaps. Anyway, it's time for this. Right, so as you can see, the wheel, it's going to tell us what we're going to look at next week. Unless we don't like it, and then we'll spin it again. So, where is the wheel? There is the wheel. It's got lots of things on it. So, let's spin it. It's insistent, isn't it? If you watched on YouTube, you didn't see. But I think it was maybe last week it picked this. And it's trying again. We're going to let it slide. We're going to do it. We're going to look at Tetris. We're going to play about that many different versions of Tetris. And then we're going to play games that feel a little bit like Tetris. And I'm going to try and find games we've not already played in our puzzles games ones. No, chat, we're not spinning it again. I'm going to teach it a lesson. It's having it. The genre, Tetris genre. Lots of games, lots of Tetris clones. Match 3 symbols, make them disappear. Millions of pounds are being made on this on this genre. So now we know. That's what we play next week. Cool. Wrong screen. Put me in the big screen. Put me in the bit. Whew. There we go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed a look at the Colecovision. If you'd like to email us or get in touch at all, then there's an email there, retro@snugradio.co.uk. retro@snugradio.co.uk. That's also the website, snugradio.co.uk, where you'll find all the information, mostly about our podcast that I do with my mate that's been running for nearly 19 years. I know, right? You could also, if you're watching this on YouTube, then you know we're on YouTube. And if you're watching this on Twitch, then you know we're on Twitch. So, do all the things on Facebook, do all the things on YouTube that you normally would. Like subscribe, comment. If you know that adapter exists, then just comment on this video and let me know. Subscribe, ring the bell, all that sort of stuff. It helps the algorithm. Twitch, we broadcast every Monday night at 7. And we broadcast Tuesdays and Fridays. We broadcast music there. That's our 11s show. And we're also on Facebook and Twitter and TikTok. And if you really want to chat, then you can come to our Discord. It's the Snugradio Discord, but there's sections for retro gaming, if that's what floats your boat, which I hope it does, seeing as you're here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Wherever we are on the internet, we are a Snugradio. So more importantly than anything, all those things, is share. Share it with a friend. Do you know somebody who you played retro? Maybe you know somebody who you used to play retro with in the summer holidays when it wasn't retro, when it was new. Then share the show. You know? I think that's probably everything there is for tonight, so it only remains for me to say, I've been Math, this has been Snugradio's Retro Lounge, play something retro. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.